Hello there, and welcome back to Reality Raiders 3, a Torg Eternity actual play podcast here on WebDM. My name is Rudy Basso. I am the game master for this short but sweet campaign, and you can follow me online at Rudy Basso. My pronouns are he, him. Let us go around. Please, my wonderful players, tell me who you are and who you will be playing. Let's start with the person to my right. That is Amber.
Hi. Oh, sorry, distracted by dog.
Dog in the background.
Love it. Hi, yes, I'm Amber, she, her. You can find me online at Rocket Orca, and I'm playing Cypress, he, him, the cowboy mage from Isle, also known as the video game tournament didn't have a cool name. Just video game tournament of Pan Pacifica.
Yeah.
#1 champion. Wow, I did it. Amazing.
You did it. You're the envy of flicks everywhere. Going below you, hello there, hi there, with that American flag, and then American flag, and then American flag, and that British crown.
Oh,
Who are you? Who are you playing?
I am. Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Pruitt, he, him, and I am playing once again Salvo, whose pronouns are he-man, and he is definitely I've decided he is the king of patriotism. America can't have a king, but patriotism can. And he is one monarch to rule them all. And so, yeah, I'm excited to get to this and maybe punch a werewolf.
Ooh, maybe.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. Next, hi there to our blue-haired hero, Shauna. Hi, how are you? Who are you playing today?
Oh, doing good. I'm Shauna, she, her, and I am playing Beck Matsumoto, so she, her, no holds baseball player who is very happy because she got her access to a rocket launcher, and we'll see if those privileges are taken away soon.
Could be, mayhaps, very possible. And finally, joining us again, we have special guest who is also our producer, Grant Ellis, joining us. Grant, last week you were Raven Regal, thank you. Regal, I don't know what I was going with. But this week you're not returning as him, correct? Who are you playing this week?
No, the goal for this campaign is that you'll eventually see the 5 faces of Ellis throughout the campaign. We'll see if we get there. But hi everyone, I'm Grant, I'm the producer of WebDM Plays, and I am playing Artie, the one-man party, adjunct faculty at Essex Community College.
Essex Community. What do you teach there?
A lot of survey courses.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'm kind of in between majors.
Sure.
You're a professor.
Professor majors. Yeah, you fill. Like they need someone to do.
Yeah, you know, come in.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Image manipulation.
Yeah.
This is like 1980s. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm working on a device known as the video toaster.
Yeah. Oh, it's exciting project. I think everyone's ready for it. All right. Last week on Reality Raiders 3, you entered and were victorious in the final rounds of the Pan Pacifica Gladiatorial International Games and the Pan Pacifica Video Game Tournament, 1987. And as a result, you won 2 halves of a Pythian League pendant, which turned into a medallion, which is another word for pendant. And it didn't have any magical or like actual usage, but it kind of led you to learn more about who the Pythian League are and what that medallion represented. Quinn Sebastian was adamant that he wanted that and was willing to pony up for it. And as a result, he made some concessions. Beck now has access to rockets and the launchers of them, rockets in the launchers of them. And everyone now can use the executive bathroom that is only really held for upper officers on the USS Ronald Reagan, and also like food or something. You get your pick from the MREs. Like you can go through them, and it still has to be a full MRE at the end of the day, but you can take the things that you like. You can trade like willy nilly. You know what I mean? maybe even among servicemen, you have a special card that you can go up to them and be like, I want your M&Ms. Here, you take the charms. I want the M&Ms. Like, you keep trading. Like, I want your taco stir fry or whatever it is. I don't even know. 87 MREs. So it's like meat and gravy is probably the only options. Anyway, he also told you that your next mission will be in the chasm of Orrosh. Arash. That's going to be a thing. I've made it clear that I'm not good at pronouncing words, and this one is throwing me off. English major than I am. Arash. So he's now going to give you more information. Actually, he gave you information last time. That information was that we have a listening post set up there on the northern shore of India, which is where this chasm is kind of invaded. India, kind of the subcontinent in that area, the Middle Eastern area. They have stopped communicating with us. And this is bad because they were in the process of acquiring the next piece of the Eternity armor, the Greaves. We need you to go there, find out if anything happened to them or what happened to them, and get the Greaves back. We believe that they were literally about to like go on the mission to get it when we lost contact with them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you on one of these old-fashioned seaplanes that you might have seen in such films as Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And we're going to have you parachute out in parachutes, not in a big rubber raft, because that's absurd. What were they thinking? And land. This will get you past the Goss Bogs, which the Gaunt Man is the creator of, and which are particularly lethal within Orrosh. And just figure out what's going on. Just give a knock on the door and ask how everybody's doing. You know, maybe bring them some snacks. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. It's as simple as that, he says. In, out, contact us when you're ready for an exfil, and we'll get a boat out to you. Easy stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Sure. But Salvo's remembering every time where it hasn't been easy when you're like, it's going to be easy. So,
I mean, it was easy. I'm not sure what to say if it wasn't easy for you, Salvo. I'm sorry that that's the case. So let me tell you about Arash.
All right.
Yeah. And he tells you about the different laws of Arash.
Oh, boy.
Please forgive me. Please
Yeah,
forgive
you're
me. So this is a horror world. This is a spooky Lovecraftian Gothic horror world where we've got vampires, we've got kind of your old, your classic movie monster universe, werewolves, all that good stuff. Here are the laws of eternal corruption. So the denizens of Orrosh aren't only dealing with physical, terrifying monsters. They also have lots of things that can seem tempting. Vampires can be kind of seductive and corruptive. And so people
They
kind
sparkle?
of give in. They may sparkle, which is also its own type of seduction. Or maybe there are people who are mad and upset about something that happened in their life, and they're willing to sell a part of their soul or something in exchange for revenge or power. These are things that can happen in this land and happen regularly in this land. So there's not just monsters that you'll be dealing with. There's mind monsters as well. So keep your willpower and keep your spirits high. Most of these are actually seen through, there's a special corruption test, which maybe you have a perk that has something about that on it. Maybe not. It's kind of like an additional currency that we'll go through if it comes up, but it may not. We'll talk about it. Some of the Chasm cards also ask about corruption. Speaking of other laws, one of them is the law of fear. Terrible death is always close at hand in Orrosh. So there are specific chasm cards that make things feel uneasy and give a sense of impending doom. Ooh. And finally, we have the Law of Perseverance, which is something that the Gaunt Man himself causes. So his control over his domain marks those who resist him for death, which is you and other reality-related people. As a result, you won't be able to soak wounds as effectively. So you have to... it's kind of like, normally when you succeed, I believe you soak 1 wound, and let me double check this. It's basically everything's like -1. If you normally when you succeed, you soak 1 wound, now you soak no wound. If you succeed with good, you would soak 2 wounds, now you only soak 1 wound. You still soak L damage if you get an outstanding success, but the other 2 are subtracted by 1, which is substantial because you have 3 wounds and then you're down. So kind of a big deal. In addition, let's go over our axioms for Orrosh. It's kind of like a not too crazy of a mix, to be honest. Like we don't have any extremes. It's pretty centered. Just bring it up. Okay, it's one of the last ones in the book. As I scroll through the book, here we go. Magic 16. This is important for you, Cypress. Social 18. Spirit 16. Miracles are a big thing that happened in Arash. Tech 18. So we got like 1930s level tech. The other thing to keep in mind is that there is a significant group of people called the Victorians who, after these monsters and the Gaunt Man came through the bridges, also came through themselves and have offered to help fight against these monsters. So there is another faction who are very friendly and close allies and working with India and the Delphi Council to help fight these monsters. So they're pretty cool. They're they're kind of neat, the Victorians. Lots of really cool lore in the book. Actually, just like fun reading lore, like just cool stuff about the Victorians and what they've gone through and what they've done to help fight the monsters. Okay, so now you know a little bit about this chasm. Now you know about your mission. Does anyone want to do anything before you go off? Beck, I'm guessing there's something on your mind.
Yeah, I think as Queen Sebastian like just explains it, I think she forgot which one Orrosh was. As he explains it, like, oh, monster, zombie. Oh, she just like starts sinking in her chair.
Oh no.
She looks like it's like good. So I think in order like to calm her, she's gonna get real drunk for the trip over. Like,
okay. Yeah, I mean, alcohol and flying always mix.
I mean, she's not
really
flying.
Well. Oh no, you're not flying.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Flying in general.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
One of the classic helpers for that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah, you get nice and hammered in the officers club or whatever.
We at least got the good MREs.
Exactly. You can soak all that up with some MRE, those
Texas
weird
toast MRE
or whatever. Yeah,
Texas toast MRE.
Whatever cans of spam they have, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spam is so good. I love spam. All right. Cool. But I'm curious, did you want to tell us about your rocket launcher that you requisitioned from the armory? Were you able to look that up and
Yes, it's quite, it has actually has the same amount of damage as the chainsaw, but it has 4 armor pierce and it can hit 3 people. It's great.
Cool. Is it just a rocket? Do they get specific? I'm just curious.
It's a bazooka. I think I took the one from Nella Empire because that seemed the most appropriate, the fun one.
Yes, that is a fun one, and that might I don't know. We'll have to see about the axiom and whether it counts within this this area because that'd be pretty helpful.
Bex already like scratched her name into the bazooka already.
Nice.
Like, this is
That
hers.
way no one forgets. Okay, so you get on to the seaplane. So you take a charter flight, or a flight, I should say, out to the coast. I don't know. My geography is non-existent. There's like water near India. You go there. And yeah, from there you can board the seaplane that you're on called the Ruptured Duck. And it starts storming almost immediately after you get up into the air. It's very spooky. But the captain seems to know what he's doing, and he eventually tells you that you're coming up on the LZ, on the landing zone, and tells you to strap in. It's going to be a bumpy jump down. So everyone gets their parachutes on, I assume. And because of, I think this is worthy of a check, I'm going to say. Oh, how silly of me. As you enter the chasm, everyone is going to be dealt one chasm card. And we're going to go around the circle and we're going to read them out loud, and everybody's going to ooh and ah and be scared as we say them. So everybody take a look at your cards. I have dealt them out to you. And then when you're done reading it, put it on the board and tell us all about it.
Ooh.
Ooh, Amber, that means you just volunteered to
Yeah.
go first.
I can't make my card big for some reason.
Which one is your card? What's it called?
Sunset? And I'm saying it right because it does have a
Sunset.
question mark and an exclamation
You're
point.
right. You are saying it right.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. Sunset? Play when traveling to some sinister destination. Due to delays, strange weather, storms, etc., it is dusk or otherwise dark when the party arrives. All storm nights gain 2 possibilities.
Wow. Okay.
That sounds
Nice.
like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
You want to play it right now?
Yeah, why not? Get 2
Okay, sure.
possibilities.
So get your possibilities. And yes, it was raining, but I was going to say it was midday. Now it is raining and it is dusk. This will be a night jump, which is going to make parachuting a little bit more difficult.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So who has marked for death? Wow. Spooky.
That would be Artie, the one-man
Damn.
party. Play.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. All right. Play as your hero suffers 1 or more wounds. The injury is completely negated, but you may not soak further wound or shocks this scene. Ooh. Shock and wounds may be recovered by other means normally.
Okay. Interesting. Temptation. Who's this?
That was fine. Play to make any one skill favored for the remainder of the scene. Make a corruption test.
Okay, so if you wish to do that, we will get into what corruption is and how that works. And finally, Pruitt, what is this card with some ghosties in it?
It always happens. Unholy interest. Play on a villain. He or she takes special interest in your hero and does everything possible not to cause her permanent harm. This might be a romantic connection or a brotherly kinship. This ends only when the fiend perishes. Make a corruption test once per scene when the villain is encountered.
Wow, everyone just loves Salvo.
Love Salvo.
Loves
Yeah,
Salvo.
jeez.
Everybody loves Salvo. It's my new sitcom. Like everyone loves Raven, if you didn't get that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now we need to make a check to parachute down, but the DN just went from 12 to 15. Thank you to your friend and mine, Cypress. So
Thanks,
let's
Cypress.
say, I want to say this is a dex check.
Oh,
If you can
Oh, no.
give me another reason or skill that you think works. I'm listening.
I use
You,
my
magic
mind.
user. Yes. No. What did we learned? Which each of these spells mean? Apportation is movement related.
Mhm.
Alteration changes things. Conjuration makes, and divination is communication. So I will let you use apportation to move the winds about and guide
Okay.
you down on your parachute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Salvo, Beck, got anything else? Or are you gonna just roll with Dex?
I'm
Yeah,
cool
I'm
with
gonna roll
Dex.
Dex.
Okay, doke. Artie, we got DN15 Dex base check, unless you can convince me that you have some other means of controlling this parachute on the way down.
No, like
Oh.
Artie is like the last person. He comes out of the seaplane restroom because that's a thing. Everyone else has jumped. He's, oh no! Just hastily straps himself in. He's like, if only I took the time to read these expertly written instructions on this equipment. And hey, that's a real skill.
It's called evidence analysis.
I do have evidence analysis. I took the professorial.
Do you want to use? Okay, I'll let you use evidence analysis or scholar to say that you did, in fact, while you took that with you into the bathroom.
Those are my
and you
two
were
highest
reading
skills, by
while
the
you were
way.
using-
Yeah,
okay,
this
you
I
were
need a little
using it
reading.
while you were on the toilet. Oh yes, now I know exactly how to use this parachute.
Goblin parachuters. I got this. All right.
So I'll let you use either of those. I'm a nice GM. Okay, so Beck and Artie passed, but Cypress and Salvo did not.
So, Salvo, I'm gonna since we're kind of out of turn, I can play a card, right?
No, we're not out of.
And we're not in combat.
This is a scene.
Then I'll just use a
roll-
possibility.
Yeah, just use a possibility, I think.
I had a second chance card. I technically have 2 second chance cards, so I was going to try
Oh
to get rid of
man,
one.
drawing well.
Hmm.
Do you wanna? You'll take a wound if you hit the
Okay.
ground.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll do possibility as well.
Okay. You'll be.
I was gonna end
You'd
up
be able to
failing.
guide yourself down, but at too fast a rate, and hit the ground very hard and like
My last
sprain an
roll was
ankle
3.
badly or something like that.
Okay, there we
Okay.
go. Phew.
Everybody succeeds. They've used possibilities if they needed to. Okay, so you land about a click from your LZ. You're all expert parachutists. And you can already see as you land, though, there is a very tall Victorian looking light, like a light tower. It looks like it's actually a tower. It might have once been a light tower on the shore, but you know how these things work. Yeah, the magic of the chasm has since turned it into this kind of spooky looking tower that has like gargoyles perched on top and things like that. It looks to be about 4 or 5 stories. You can't tell from here. It's like a thin, classic tower, thin building, tall, but who knows what's going on in there. But that's a ways away. Where you're going is actually just like this unobtrusive, plain, single-story building that has been specifically chosen because of how boring it looks as this kind of Delphi Council listening post hotspot. So you can all make your way there. You tell me are you just strolling up? Are you being sneaky? Or, all you know right now is that communication has stopped. And you know that is always probably bad when it comes to within a cosmos, but within Orrosh specifically, that's a big, big, big red flag. So
Right.
you all tell
Yeah.
me, what's the plan?
So we all look like our normal selves, so I would like to disguise us. We
Sure.
blend in
I mean,
more
so
with
okay, we
locals.
can even go backwards. If you you meant like magically. If you were like wearing, if you want to do the whole black turtleneck,
Yeah, we
black
could do
beanie
that
or ski
too.
masks or whatever to really, really be stealthy. But if you want to use magic too, I'm sorry, Amber, I totally cut you off.
Oh no, you're fine. We can do either way. It's fine. Like if you wanted me to do it now, I can cast. Is everybody okay with that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
We'll
Salvo would
disguise.
argue about black turtlenecks. We don't want to get into that argument again.
So we're gonna alteration.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I am not casting well.
A 9.
9 is not good, so I have a possibility.
All right.
I'm losing up all my possibilities. I've used both that I got from that card at the beginning already.
Nice.
Submit. No, that's not a modifier. We don't want that. We want the next
I keep doing that too.
last roll. 5. Is that better? Did it not come up?
It didn't.
What in the world? Okay, try again.
So if you erase it without it being 0, it doesn't roll. It
There,
freaks
17.
out. 17. Okay. What is that? What is that again?
So disguise is basically on just a standard success. Everybody can look what they need to look like, and I think it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. What are you trying to look like?
Just blend in, like we don't
Oh,
stand
like
out.
locals? Sure.
Like locals,
Yeah. So yeah, it you're still got all your cool clothes underneath, but you look like a 1920s kind of person. You look like a local, definitely.
Okay.
A group of newsies.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to then stroll up? You look like a local. Do you want to go knock on the door like a local with your walking sticks and your monocles and such?
All four of us
Okay,
walk up
yeah.
to a door. All four of us knock at the same time. Nothing conspicuous here. Just locals blending in.
Oh, to be a local.
So yes, that's what we're doing.
Yes, I guess so.
No one responds.
I'm nodding.
No one answers the door.
No one answers the door.
Is it locked? Is it gonna zap me as soon as I attach it? I didn't check for traps. God.
You have Artie. Artie will open it. I'm the trap detector.
It is not locked, and actually, as you knock on the door, it creaks open.
Oh. Well.
Seems like an invitation and nothing perilous at all.
I heard,
Oh.
welcome, come on in. So let's go in, guys.
You try to go. You go in and try to turn on the lights, and there are no lights. The lights do not go on when you flip the switches.
I'm going to try to illuminate the inside with one of my equipment that might disconnect.
Oh, what is the axiom on that? That was a very excited you. What is the axiom on that equipment of yours?
Yeah, let me double check. So,
You probably
this is-
could, but
yeah. So, the axiom is 23.
no. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Okay, so don't roll a 1. Do find, and don't roll
Is
a
it-
1.
Is this a particular skill or
Find.
just a D20?
Use find.
Okay, find. All right.
Okay, you're good. You roll 14. Okay, so you click on. This is a flashlight. This is like a tactical flashlight or something. What is it described as?
Essentially, what I'm using, and Quinn Sebastian and our other members of the Delphi Council that are unknown to you have a personal electronic device from Pan Pacifica. So it's sort of like an electric samurai personal tome. It's a tablet, essentially, and I'm holding it open. I'm kind of put it on a white screen. I'm holding it like a flashlight.
Okay,
a
yeah,
lantern.
there's like a flashlight mode. You turn on flashlight mode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you open the door, and the interior is a mess. Desks are knocked over, chairs are overturned. It looks like there was like a riot in here, like a small riot. It's not a big room, but it is a mess. And as you pan around the room, you see blood on the walls, blood on the floor, and 5 dead bodies strewn about the room. One person's lying on a desk. One person is like hanging from a ceiling fan that's slowly rotating around. And then we've got other bodies just, again, one person's in pieces, it seems like. You can kind of piece together that's 5 dead bodies. But yeah, this looks awful.
Wow. I
Okay.
guess we know what happened to them.
Well,
Yeah, Salvo notes that they don't make fans like that anymore. It's
I can hold up.
holding a body.
Oh yeah, it's really screwed in tightly too. You can see there's a lot of
Yeah,
like
that's-
there's like
that's-
additional brackets for some reason. It must have gotten really hot, and they had it on very high, and they were afraid it would like fly off. Something that I certainly fear whenever I use a fan on the highest setting.
Had a fan follow me while sleeping.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
yeah.
man, terrifying. As you there's got to be a name for that, right? Some sort of fan phobia. And as you continue panning, you see written in blood on one of the walls the words "Tower freed us."
Wait, is that the name of the tower, or did a
Tower
tower free someone?
Tower. 3 words. Tower freed us.
What's capitalized in this? Are they all? Is it all caps letters?
No.
I'm just asking.
One of the
Is there any
R's is
punctuation?
backwards.
Yes.
Oh, no.
What
No.
number? What
Anything
letter
misspelled?
number is that?
No, it's just tower free. Do you really? Okay, I'll type it in chat.
Is it threes
No,
instead
I mean,
of
I
E's?
just want to make sure. Like, is there a proper noun in here? Okay.
Tower, yeah, capital T, tower.
Okay. Thank you for indulging
Exclamation
me.
point too.
Huh. Who the
Well-
heck is Tower?
I don't think it's good, whatever it is. Right?
No.
I would say no.
It's a major bummer, dude.
Got that right. You know what? I'm gonna look around. Like, Beck's a little bit on high alert, knowing that like the denizens of this thing have her a little bit
Yeah.
spooked, so she's gonna be extra observant. So I'm gonna use alertness.
Alertness. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You notice an otherwise unseen item, clue, or event. Alertness
Oh,
may
it's a
be
card.
played Yeah.
Okay, cool.
out of your hand at the start of ambush to prevent the. Well, there's no
Sorry, I moved
ambush.
it.
Hopefully,
Okay, great.
if there was an ambush, we would see it. But
No
see.
ambush. But as you search around, you see in it seems like there were footprints in some of the blood, like bloody footprints have kind of gone outside of a back door from inside.
Hey, look at this. We got some footprints leading out. Looks like whoever did this is a little sloppy.
Yeah, Salvo, he'll reach into his pack, and I have a flashlight also, so let's illuminate this place a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll go with Beck to go check these footprints out.
Okay.
Before
Cypress, Artie, do you want to do
Yeah,
anything?
Can I look at the bodies, like how they were killed?
Sure.
Like, is
Give
it-
me an evidence analysis check or a
Oh, boy.
medicine check.
Ooh.
I'm good at
Trying to
both.
learn
The evidence.
information about the crime scene or specifically about how
They dead.
were. What'd you roll?
Very dead.
8
8 for what?
evidence analysis.
You can roll both actually as separate things. They'll give you different information.
Okay.
I can look in on it.
Sure. You can
10 for
10.
medicine.
Okay. You're not sure. It seems pretty brutal, whatever happened here. You really can't CSI
Rolled a one.
piece things together.
My
you
highest
definitely
skill.
Don't know what's going
I love
on.
how we're just both like probably
Oh,
just
no.
smashing these bodies.
I mean, you can. I mean, it's like
Let's reenact the murder. Oh no, don't kill me.
in shock at the brutality of it all and not
okay.
able to just kind of piece together in your head what in the hell could have happened here.
Okay. Well, it's a mess. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
front level.
Outside.
Yeah.
Outside. The footprints continue leading out, and then you think the blood might have worn off and you lost them. Can someone give me a tracking test?
Oh my god.
I actually have a skill in that.
We know how to
I have
track.
a point.
Tracking is a skill.
Where
I have a point in that.
are
Add.
you? Oh no.
Who's taking the role? Do you want
We
me to
were
do it?
the two maybe most not equipped for tracking.
All right.
Yeah, no,
I'll-
Salvo's
Alright.
like, hey, we need some help.
Yeah, we need
Okay.
some help.
Need an adult.
Yeah, it's like it's
There we
a
go.
5. I don't have like we're like, oh shoot, we're
I look at the tracking tracks.
You're not really
Cypress.
able to still find the trail.
Yep. There's a lot of
A lot of gunk,
it's
a lot of mud.
a lot of
Yeah, it
it's
leads
skidded
towards the
here.
water,
Oh.
so it gets kind of squishy.
merman.
Maybe.
I mean, it did come from that black lagoon.
Other people can make this check. There's no negative to make.
Oh,
it
let's see where.
Go ahead. Yeah, you two,
Oh,
you two should
no.
definitely be putting your heads down with Cypress.
Yeah, this is like rubbing two brain cells together. It's like this isn't great.
The three of us, our heads hit each other. Looking at tracks.
Insert Three Stooges sound effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a tracking check.
Tracking. Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right.
God.
Save us, Artie.
Tracking. Oh no.
Show us the art of the track.
Yes.
I will walk backwards through their steps, and he blindfolds himself and starts walking backwards blindly. No. Let's see how I do. Nah, not great.
Oh my God.
All right.
He walks into the ocean. He's dead. I drown.
Did they go to the roof? They don't have
Oh, we look down from above. Maybe that'll give us some bonus.
just
Oh, geez.
There's a way I could get us out of this.
Oh?
Yep. So, the fun thing about Artie is Artie actually has a perk that lets him play cards like directly without it moving around and things like that. And he has a card that lets him steal and play cards that have already been played on the table and replace them. So I'm going to play Master Plan so that I can pick up a card that's already been played. I'm going to pick up Alertness and use that.
Oh.
yeah.
That
nice.
is a way. Yes.
So-
Okay. Yeah.
Help
The footprints lead towards a dock in the distance that is on the ocean front. Like it's kind of hidden behind some trees. Like you wouldn't have noticed it from this perspective unless you continued following the footprints.
I like how fictionally it's like, check it out, y'all. I got a master plan. And then I'm like, I don't know. I cheat somehow.
Footprints are there.
Let me look in the script. Artie finds the footprints over there. Walk over.
Already has access to the script. Oh no, thanks.
Come on. Okay, great. So yeah, the footsteps lead to the dock. Do we continue
Right.
following the footsteps?
The Arcanes, we are locals. Nothing to see here.
Okay, the footsteps go underneath the dock. And as you get closer,
Merman.
you see a figure kind of like laying in the fetal position. Do you approach them?
From a distance, can I tell if it's breathing or not?
It
If I
seems to
roll
be
something?
breathing, but it's
Okay.
just laying on its side, classic
Yeah.
hunched over, balled up.
Yes, Salvo just like shines his flashlight at it, like
Sure. It's a guy. He's just laying on the ground in the fetal position. He's not moving.
He didn't respond to the light at all.
Nope.
All right.
all right.
Okay.
All right.
Is there enough room for Salvo to squeeze under all the?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, you can poke him with the bat on the other side. If you want, do the bat.
Salvo doesn't want to appear weak, so he'll poke him with his finger, like on the shoe.
He doesn't respond to poked.
Okay.
Anything?
No.
Nope.
Sir?
So Salvo grabs him by the foot and drags him out from under the dock.
Okay, yeah. He's
Gentle.
still totally like frozen in that position, but he doesn't fight back or anything, and you can drag him out. No resistance. It's a guy, and he's wearing kind of the clothes that I don't know that. Yeah, he has a ring or something on him that kind of shows that he's a Delphi Council agent. And in his hands are a flash drive. He's clutching a flash drive.
Those
He's in a catatonic state, it seems like. He's not responding to stimuli whatsoever. You can snap your fingers in front of him, you can wave to him, you can talk to him. He's not responding at all.
Oh,
Maybe to make it time period specific, he has 143 floppy disks, like Chewbacca's bandolier.
it's a giant bag full of
1.87 megabytes at a time.
all the discs are numbered. One of 200.
1 of 200. Oh no.
There's so many of those games.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to look.
Okay. And we know that fear is the thing that is okay.
All right. What the hell happened to him?
I mean, maybe he
did-
saw what happened in that room back there.
Does he have any like injuries on him, or is he covered in blood at all? I mean,
So his boots are covered in blood, but he himself doesn't seem to be physically injured at all.
you think maybe he I mean, if he's holding that thing, whatever, I don't know, Fluke knows what those things are.
Flick would know.
Flick
what
would
that is.
definitely know what that
Um,
was.
Dang
Artie
it.
would as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, if he had that, maybe he came back to the house because he had the thing and he saw that and just crawled out here like a scared puppy. Like what?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we probably should look at what's in this thing. Artie.
It's a lot of drives.
Artie fumbles through his. It's like a doctor's tool bag of a bunch of like different little adapters to hook things up. I imagine this is like a flash drive to floppy disk adapter where it's like,
Yeah.
ingest it.
All right.
This
Why
is-
don't you make me an evidence analysis check? And this is something that can disconnect on a 1.
This life is gonna be
Cool.
so much easier when there's like a zip drive or something.
Not great, but I can spend a possibility.
You rolled a 10.
Did I roll a 10?
That's okay. Is
I
that
rolled
what,
a,
yeah? I think
okay,
so.
my result
a
was a
4.
10.
Our result was a 10. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. This is
Okay.
not difficult. You're just plugging.
Okay, it's a
numbers into it.
standard DN.
Just exactly the fact that you're using it though is still okay. So looking through it, you see files of basically all of the last 2 weeks' findings, like all the evidence and stuff they've gotten, and you see that, they had been going on. There was a mission planned to, with the help of a Professor Nicholas Alsat, who is the man who lives in the tower that you all saw as you were coming up, to find the Greaves and retrieve them from an outpost deeper into India and to return with it. And the last thing that you see is the entry stating that the 6 members of the listening post were about to go do that and that they had been prepping.
Well, seems to me we need to find this tower guy.
Yeah. Seems like someone didn't want that to be found because someone got here before they left.
Yeah, Artie, I mean, you think Tower's the name of one of those Amerigo gladiators like you, Salvo? Could be a code name. I'm just hypothesizing, twiddle my fingers, and then
I don't recall, but I was early in the run, so
That one American Claire that ripped people in half. That way,
they're dangerous men.
Well, what about that? And like Salvo just points at the big tower in the distance.
Lightning goes off behind the tower.
Could be a trick. No. I think I'm gonna head over to that tower in the distance.
Yeah.
We all
Pair
look-
coconuts as if
That's
I'm galloping on a horse.
I have no.
Yeah.
It's like I have no better leads.
It's about 2 miles away, and as you get closer, it must have been probably a lighthouse, but now it is about 40 feet tall. It's made of like granite, and the architecture is, like I said, just straight out of like 19th century England. You can see oil lamp lights from the windows, and are you leaving? Okay, we'll be right back.
All right,
Like
we will do
10
the
minutes.
pause.
Thank you.
Yes.
You can see oil lamps flickering in the windows, and then you can even see what looks like some sort of like spark, like an electrical spark from the interior, but you can't quite make it out. And on top of the roof, which is peaked, is this large, ominous lightning rod.
I hate this place.
This could be a lot of
That's in character. Yeah, she's like, I
episode.
hate this place. It's like,
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it either.
Artie charges the tower carelessly. I'm gonna see what
Don't
happens.
forget your siege ladder.
Charge it.
Speed running.
You gonna just go into it?
You're just going in.
Oh, is there anyone that's
You
gonna
knock on the
stop
door.
me?
There's a big door. There's a
No.
big, Victorian double door. It's red.
Mm.
Are you gonna knock?
It's red? I've seen
That's
The Sixth
ominous.
Sense. Everything marked red is symbolically connected to the other world. So I'm... Now, my character hasn't. He doesn't know that. He'd be like, ominous doors. Maybe I circumnavigate this tower. See if there's any damsels with golden locks that can drop down from a window that I can climb. I don't know. He's gonna try circumnavigating the tower first, and then come back. If there's nothing of interest aside from the doors, he
Make
might
a mind test.
make a mind test.
Uh-oh.
mm.
Like that.
Uh-oh.
Staring at this tower too long. I look away from the tower.
Okay.
Avert my eyes. I got an
11.
11.
Okay. You don't notice anything else out of the ordinary, but you don't feel affected by it in any way. While circumnavigating it, you notice you don't really see any other entrances. It really just seems like, in terms of coming in through the front door, there's some windows, but they're a little high up. And
Yeah.
you feel like maybe if you had a boost, you could try and open one, but there's only one front entrance to this tower.
Salvo, boost me.
2-person boost. 2-person
Okay.
boost.
So yeah, by the time Artie goes around the tower, we've caught up, and yeah, Beck and Salvo, maybe we look at each other and then look at Artie, and just just walk up to him and grab each side of him and just give him a boost.
Yeah. Just like it's that
Cheerleader
foot, it's like
pyramid.
grab like 1 foot. Yeah, yes.
Yes.
He immediately gets like 10 feet up in the air.
Headbutt my way through the glass window.
The window is locked. So,
It's locked.
yeah.
Is it glass?
Yeah, it's glass.
I'm breaking in.
You're just gonna shatter
Yeah,
it.
we have
right?
we have things that glass is not gonna stop us.
Listen. I mean, I don't know if I have a butter knife with me to get it open from the outside.
Beck will pass you like the bat will like
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Being close to the window, you hear sporadic, loud sparks, like a spark of electricity noise, like a whoosh every now and then, and it's actually coming at a pretty regular interval. So you think it's like a generator, maybe, is what you think. So you think that maybe you can time a bash with the sound of a spark, but you need to make a check. for that
Timing.
time.
Oh, and this
Timing
is
check.
not the same character as
Scholar.
Raven.
Make
All right.
a scholarly check,
I can do that.
as you're a smart man and you think of this plan.
Didn't
did you
do well.
roll?
I got a 12.
Okay, it's not gonna be enough. You're looking for a
I can
15.
spend a possibility.
Then do it, sir.
Only one remains. I have a card that I can play as a possibility as well. Last roll.
Okay,
22.
22. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Psh, they both go off at the same time. You're pretty certain. And you, with your fast, arty reflexes, you bash out the pane, then reach in and are able to grab it before it hits the ground and shatters. So all that's heard is kind of like a muffled thump from in here. And you're able to reach in and unlock it and open it up.
Awkwardly climb through.
Yeah, you can all
Tump.
kind of get inside. Where you find? This must be the first floor. a Victorian era drawing room. You see wingback chairs. You see a nice fireplace with a like a blunderbuss over the top hanging up. You see some very nice art, some kind of towers and other art of towers, other kind of interesting architecture art. You see a sideboard with brandy and whiskey on it, and you see kind of like a small but presentable dining room table. And then there's a stairwell going upstairs.
I drink every liquid. What happens? No, I'm kidding.
I sit down in front of the fire. No.
You continue to hear that coming from upstairs.
Yeah.
I guess
Gotta
we
get-
should move.
I think there's gonna be devil dogs on the other side of the door that eat us. I want to dive a little deeper into the room and see if there's anything of additional interest that's stashed in here, or is it just
Okay.
a drawing room?
So give me a find check to kind of look around.
11.
11. Okay, it's not going to be enough. You need a 14.
Oh, that's high. Yeah. I'll spend my final possibility. No, I'm kidding. I have cards I can use as them. I'm a one-shot character. Gotta get rid of these stuff. Yeah, I find nothing of interest here. This room scares me. Suggest we follow the mage. That's not Artie. That's like some Sean Bean character from the 80s or something. Like, so I'm just gonna, we should follow the wizard's suggestion and continue to search. The cowboy. That's not Artie's voice either. The cow blizzard.
That works.
So
The mage
what,
hand.
What am I getting?
Let's-
Yeah.
Hey.
Continue upwards.
Yes.
Stealthily.
Stealthily, you say? Then may I have a stealthily check?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh
great.
no.
One person can do it for everyone and get
Okay,
a bonus. to
not
their stealth check.
Cypress.
You get a +2 bonus as a group action.
Oh,
Average at it.
it might be Beck. Beck has a 12.
Yes.
She can be decently stealthy when she wants to.
DC 14.
Okay. Okay. And we have a plus
Oh, yeah, you're +2.
plus
right?
2. Okay, yep, plus 2. Okay, just making sure.
Give me a
Add the
roll
modifier.
anyway.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Whew.
What'd you get?
19.
19.
She's already like on super edge. She doesn't like the look of this thing. This is like vampire stuff. She doesn't like it. So she wants to be very stealthy.
So, moving up slowly and timing the sounds of that generator noise, you're able to get up and you can tell that you have definitely not been detected. The second floor of this tower is divided into 2 rooms. Like as you come up, it splits. One side, there is a bedroom. The other side, there is a kitchen. You don't notice anything particularly odd about either of them at first glance. And then again, there are stairs heading further up.
At first glance.
Salvo's kind of hungry, so he heads towards the kitchen.
Okay, you see milk, some fruit, some, local kind of Indian food, chana masala. There's other sorts of stews and curries and things like that.
But it looks like whoever lives here does eat normal food.
Yep, they eat normal food. Yeah, there's no like blood or anything like that. Or
Okay,
anything creepy in the
hey.
kitchen.
Blood, chana masala.
Freezer.
Open
No.
a cabinet. Vials
Yeah,
of
Salvo
blood.
gets like a loaf of
Gone.
bread that's on there and starts kind of gnawing on it.
Okay, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Get my carbs up.
Oh yeah. Is that some light stealing going on here? Some light
Oh
pilfering?
yeah.
Mhm.
We all
I'm hungry.
I pull the tapestries off the wall.
Like we sit for a minute in the pantry, just eating food for a second, just look at each other.
Look, we're nervous eaters, all
Charcuterie.
right? I'm anxious right now. I gotta eat.
I mean, I think this person made it themselves. This seems like artisanal. So it's...
Got the munchies.
Yeah, you see a
Expecting blood.
tandoor oven in the corner. This obviously he's a food enthusiast. This person, so
Okay, well, it's to be respected. You want to keep going?
Yeah.
still going up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still working off that same stealth check. You are going up, and you definitely like the generator noise is coming from up this floor.
The hell is that?
And you get up and you kind of peek around the corner. You are not noticed, and you see a sprawling laboratory. Seems to take up almost the entire floor. You see test tubes, you see Bunsen burners, batteries, and a lightning collecting devices is what you feel like. And then there's a lot of stuff that you don't recognize. And there is one particular thing really sticking out. It's it looks like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is, Wayne Zelinsky's shrink ray, that huge thing. And it's up against a window and it's pointing out the window.
You're gonna
And
shrink
also,
the world.
yeah, you see a man kind of fiddling with controls on that machine. Like he's pulling levers and pressing buttons and checking, he's calibrating and then checking the angle of how it's pointing out and then going back and pressing more buttons and turning things. But he has not noticed you. He seems super focused on what he's currently doing.
It's time for Beck to smash him in the back of the head.
Do we knock him out? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like this. This is
no,
this is a
he is.
Frankenstein room. I don't know. Do you want she holds the bet? Do you want me to just
I'm so trying not to be Salvo right now.
You got to be Salvo, though. That's
Yeah,
what it's
gotta
all
be
about.
close.
So as Salvo sees the other people sneaking off to the side, right? In this room to try to get the position.
I don't. What are we people doing? We're doing right now. You're on the stairwell looking at him. I don't think.
Yeah. In my head, we were all just kind of stacked
Oh.
heads peeking into the room.
Yes,
Scooby Doo
100%.
style.
Yeah. And then, I think we're backing away from the door to talk about Beck, you should probably.
Is this a huddle? Is this a huddle?
Yes,
up, I
it's
think?
a little bit of a huddle up.
So
Yeah.
it's a little bit of huddle. Action
Okay.
huddle.
Did knock him out? Question him later. Ask for permission.
Yeah,
I don't like any of this.
Salvo's not in the huddle, and
Wait.
Yeah, that's
Like-
something.
Salvo's in the room, and he's like, "Is that a death ray?"
I think Beck
do
Beck
it.
has the arm ready for wait. There's no.
No!
Let's play it exactly like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yeah, perfect. I love
Because
it.
three of us are out and Salvo's in there. He's a
Yeah.
specimen.
Is that a death?
And if we want to play the unholy interest chasm card,
Oh my yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Poor Rudy.
Oh no.
I mean, no, this is good for me because I
Yeah.
didn't want you guys to just fight. So
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Good.
Yeah.
He does a double take to you, and then he's like, "Oh, well, good evening, sir." Voice.
That's great.
He says, "Oh, hello there." Oh my God, I'm so bad. I practice these voices all the time. And
That's a
then
good
I
one.
immediately mess them up. Hello there, sir. No, not at all. A death ray, you say? No, that's not my style. Professor Alset at your service, sir. And he reaches a hand out to shake. I don't know why you're here. I don't know how you got here, but by golly, something tells me I like you.
I was lost, and now I'm found. Apparently,
Indeed,
So
you are.
What kind of ray is it?
Oh, no. This here, my friends, is what I am calling the acquisition overdrive engine. Now this, when I turn it on, powered by lightning, it will collect treasures off of the ocean floor. And that will help all of us to defeat the High Lord who has taken over this beautiful lands.
I peek my head and go, treasures from the ocean floor, you say?
There's more of you. I love it. More friends, I like to say. Come here,
I look
here,
at back. I'm like,
Just try and slide, hide the bat behind her, and just like he goes like, okay.
Sticking up over his shoulder.
come forth. Do you come forward?
Yes.
Yes, I was just explaining to my new friend. What is your name again, sir?
Just call me Salvo.
Salvo. Very nice
I
to
was
meet you,
almost
Mr.
trying
Vo.
to give a fake name, but he just couldn't.
I was telling Mr. Vo here about the acquisition overdrive engine. Will revolutionize searching the seafloor for exotic and essential artifacts, I will say, that will help us defeat the Gaunt Man, as he's known.
Salvo like taps the side of his crown. What's this guy look like? What's his aura?
What
He talks a good game.
I'm trying to think of what did I exactly say that if he's loyal to the High Lord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then he's not glowing black. He's no aura.
Good.
Okay. So have you ever worked with anybody else to defeat the High Lord?
Oh, I'm working with well, I'm not supposed to say it, to be quite honest. I don't know you. I do like you, but I don't know you.
So you're working with like some secret agency that's trying to keep people from being raided by reality?
I think you're playing coy with me, Mr. Vo. I think you're being a little,
I'm not a fisherman.
on the nose, aren't you? Huh?
I've never been a fisherman, no. But
like in the garden. I get it.
Koi pond.
You do all have a look about all of you. That's you look like locals. Yeah.
Oh, it's probably worn off by
Disguise.
now.
Oh, it's worn off. Never mind.
Yeah,
You
it
do all
literally
have a
wears
look
off
about-
right when he says that. Oh, you look like locals.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Like, my monocles turn to shades. My ascot turns into an aloha shirt. Hey.
Would it be safe to say that you are members of the Delphi Council?
They are totally members of the Delphi Council.
Oh, I guessed it.
I'm an unpaid intern.
First treasure goes to me. Excellent. Well then, I'm sure you've made contact with your friends down the road and discussed things of secret nature or what have you.
Yeah, speaking of
parts
that.
of them.
Yes. Parts of them.
Are you going to elaborate or just be?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're all
and ripped
dead,
into
you say?
pieces. Yes,
What?
and ripped. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Well,
I
I
had
think
no
all
idea.
but one is dead.
No.
We left one on the dock.
Hmm.
He wasn't talking.
Well, it seems a little harsh for him, I suppose. Just leave
I
him
mean,
there.
We brought him back to the house.
Always
Okay.
leave
Love
things
him.
the way you found them, Pappy taught me.
Now these hands aren't good for healing.
Yes.
Well, that's alarming to say the least. I had no. Whoa, my dear God, they're all dead except for one who is not responding and is sleeping in a bed.
You know of another tower around here?
Do I? No, I don't know of another tower. This is the tower.
You ever free anybody?
Yeah.
I ever free anybody?
You
I
seem
don't quite
confused.
understand what you mean by that.
Mm-hmm. Lean in. Mhm.
Everyone make a willpower test.
Oh,
I like to
no.
imagine we all
So I
make
wear
eye-
my moleskin journal. Or not
Willpower?
journal, sweater.
How do I do that? What do I click?
I see defenses.
Yeah, I see defenses. I can't click
That's
on
my
the will-
active defense.
Willpower is
It should be one of the skills.
Or I think
Oh,
willpower
I
is.
see. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the skill area.
I see it.
I'm gonna use a possibility.
Declare your rolls too for me, so I know.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay.
Dang. 13.
Beck is being very stubborn.
Not seeing my willpower.
Mine's a 6. I'm gonna possibility that.
DN is 14. So
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
yeah. Sorry, Amber.
Oh no! You have bewitched each
We
other.
have only 3 possibilities left.
What did you roll, Grant?
I'm gonna have to do it manually
Oh,
because it's not
can I
working
put a
right over here.
card?
So I'm gonna roll. That's not good. That's gonna be like a -4 or whatever on my bonus chart. So my total is going to be quite low. It's gonna be, that is gonna be a -4. I got a 4.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Unless I can
I-
roll, unless I can play my second chance card to roll again.
Yeah,
fail.
can we play cards right now?
Yeah, you can play cards.
Okay, then I'm going to play
Oh.
action and add 3 to the total of my test.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, in that case, I want to play second chance to
I'm gonna play this drama card to spend it as a possibility.
roll again.
Oh good. Damn it! Oh my God.
Wow. Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled crap.
And what is that?
I failed
total?
again. 8. I got an 8 on
Yikes.
my reroll.
Unfortunate.
So
Oh,
Okay.
Another possibility.
no, bad.
Grant also
So,
fails.
No.
So
yeah.
Art and Salvo, you're all filled with a sense of dread suddenly. It seems like to strike you out of nowhere. It doesn't seem to be coming from, like, you're not suddenly afraid of this guy, but just something strikes you as terrifying in this exact moment. You're both very stymied as the fear runs through you.
I'm very, very stymied.
Yeah. So that's pretty debilitating. And he's like, I was actually just making the finishing touches. That's very alarming, or the Delphi Council. I hope that you all get to the bottom, whatever that was, because they were my friends. I'm very upset to hear that they've been turned into pieces, as you put it so crudely. I guess on a bit of a nicer news, I was just about to activate my machine. I would love for you to be witnesses to its momentous power. How does that sound?
What's in it for us?
What's in it for you? You are witness to its momentous power.
you're not making a Frankenstein, are you?
I'm not making it. No, and it is Frankenstein's monster.
I knew
Frankenstein was the doctor himself.
What could happen if this goes wrong?
No treasure
explode?
will come up from the bottoms of the ocean.
I mean, it looks like you're harnessing lightning.
Yes, I have done so already. There was a storm this very night, and it was just that is the reason why I'm able to activate it, because that storm was the last bit of power that I needed. The generator goes off in the corner. And it's right there. I have harnessed that. I have put it in batteries that I have then put inside of this magnificent machine. And now I am very excited to turn it on with this switch. And he points to a switch, a lever.
Can I throw the switch?
I
No.
really am. I really want to throw that switch.
No, I
for
throw
him.
it. I'm fine. I built it.
Mage hand the thing.
No,
Art
I
and
throw
Sarah start reaching up.
No, you do?
It's too
Yeah,
early.
that's too funny
Yeah.
to not.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Art goes. This what? The switch.
Oh, oh, and it starts powering up, and it does the whole like coils coming forward as a purple light shoots out of the engine into like a distant point on the sea. And you can even, it's further out, but it's so you can see the ocean begins to like boil and bubbles. It's so intense, even at this distance, you can see it. And slowly but surely, an ancient sailing ship, like an old pirate ship, covered in barnacles and seaweed, rises to the surface and begins slowly floating towards the shore. And even at this distance, you can see like figures floating around the ship and some on the ship itself. And the professor goes,
Davy
"Oh,
Jones."
no, I was going to turn it on. And look, there's already my first treasure, a beautiful ship with people on top of
Go-
it.
If it came from the ocean and there's people on it.
Hmm.
We
That's-
all-
Merman.
I was thinking it would bring me more gold, not ships with people
Well,
on.
friends, that's a treasure. I've
Stop it.
heard about friendships.
People who I can see through if I look very closely.
What?
He takes
Oh
out
no!
He takes out a
Wait.
like a telescope and
When you
unfurls
say
it.
when you say see
Oh,
through,
yes. That is not ideal. And then he flips the switch and it turns off. But the
Ooh.
ship continues coming towards him, and he goes, "I have to go."
What if
somewhere
I?
very quickly."
What?
And then he
Mhm.
runs up the stairs to the 4th floor.
Can I flip the switch?
He
Down?
did that already,
Oh,
and the ship continues coming towards you.
It's the Black
Oh.
Pearl.
he just ran.
He ran up the stairs to the 4th.
I thought this tower only had 3 floors.
No, it has
but
4.
Yeah.
Sorry.
secret floor.
I'm running after him.
Make a dex check. We're gonna do a speed test because he's gonna try and run up the door and close the door behind him. Run up the stairs and close the door behind
Speed?
him.
Is that a?
So that's a dex check.
So just roll my
Where's he?
dexterity.
Let me find his.
Yeah, I'm not
his
gonna do it. I
move.
rolled a 2. God,
All right. let's see if he
God,
outruns you.
these hips.
6, 6. He's actually not very good at running. Yeah. So
Oh.
he rolled a -6.
Oh my god.
Somebody finally that Cypress can catch up to.
Wow.
So
Well, when you mosey everywhere.
It's horrible.
he is starting to run up the stairs, and you start running up the stairs after him. And he sees you running up the stairs, and he gets frazzled and trips and falls. And
Good.
you're able to. Are you trying to run past him, or are you stopping and grabbing him?
I'm
What are you
stopping
doing?
and grabbing him. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Okay. His demeanor completely changes when he turns back to you and he says, "Get away from me! I have to speak. I have to speak to it. We have to discuss what happened, and I need to know what's going on."
Hey, creepy. Desummon that ghost ship right now.
It's too late. It's too late. I have to speak. I have to go up the stairs. Ah! And then he starts just like babbling incoherently, and you can't understand anything else. And he's trying to push off of you, Amber.
Chill
Yeah.
out, brother man. And I want to take him out.
Sleep.
Put him to sleep. Beck.
Nighty night.
Time to put him to bed.
Okay, let's
right, yep.
do initiative. Yeah.
Just like
Ba-da-da-dun.
the only way she knows how.
Oh Jesus. Okay,
That's
here we go.
somebody
Card.
upstairs, huh?
Da-da-da-da. We have Lookout. And heroes go first. There's a surge. So everyone needs to make a reality check. Reality starts to ripple around you, and you see that you are, as you figured, this was a lighthouse, and you can see
Am I very stymied still?
above going out. What's that?
Am I still very stymied?
You are.
I'm
that's at a
very
-4?
stymied.
-4. DN10.
Oh, that's great.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Huh.
Time to
Wow.
finally look up those disconnect rules, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
I failed
no.
as well. We're all gonna
Um,
disconnect. This is fun.
I
What
have
does that
possibility.
Good place to
mean?
do it at.
I don't even know if a possibility would help me there. I could try.
Contradictions.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a possibility.
Okay. Did you roll a 1?
No,
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that's much better. That's an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I can use my last possibility.
That's a very good roll.
Nope, still bad. 7.
Okay. So that means that you are now disconnected, which means that
Turn into a Victorian.
no,
Oh no.
not quite.
Hunchback?
No, you don't. You personally are not going to turn into anything. but you are going to be unable to do anything using your gear until
Aw.
you can reconnect. Okay. And that's once again using the reality skill to get back into the world. Okay. So anything that doesn't fit within this axiom is gonzo.
My mobile phone, my personal electronic
Yeah,
device,
exactly. All your stuff. All
my
your
glasses.
Oh no,
that all goes away.
monocle.
So right now you're disconnected, and until you reconnect, So that's it. That's not because you're still a Storm Knight. You're not an Ord. You're not going to automatically turn into someone, but you're kind of out of action, or yeah. But in the meantime, it is the hero's turn. This man is struggling and pushing and kind of almost like biting you. It seems like he's gone feral.
Bite him back.
All of that high classiness is totally gone. So
Mhm.
it's just trying to get away from you right now as you kind of hold him in place. So who wants to go first, and what do you want to do?
All right, I think Beck. She takes out the bat at first, but she sees everyone's like, okay, maybe not that. So she just like gets him in like a neck hold and just like tries to like knock him out.
Okay. Why don't you make an unarmed combat check?
I will use
That's
a
a hit.
possibility. Oh, okay. Oh,
That's a hit.
okay.
He's not great at this. Okay. And I don't. Are there rules for grappling?
Yes, there are.
Let's look up grapple rules.
It depends on if you get a regular, a good, or an outstanding success. But you can.
So that is actually a good success to kind of give you a sense of how bad he is at
Oh.
this.
Okay.
Grapple.
Okay, let's see what the heck.
What are the grapple rules? Do you have them in front of you, Pruitt?
Grappling is an unarmed combat test. If successful, it can restrain a foe and even cause strength damage.
There you go.
In some cases, the game master may allow the use of melee weapons instead, such as when using a bullwhip or net, or using a staff or baton to hold someone. Let me move this on my non-blind side, because that's really
Yes.
hard to read. The success levels determine the effect. Standard, the attacker strikes his target and does strength -2. Good, the attacker strikes with strength damage. Outstanding, as a good, same as a good result, but the foe is also stymied. And then, when the defender is restrained, the defender is considered flat-footed to all attacks and may not move.
Okay. So you have restrained him and done. What is your strength damage, Beck?
7.
Ooh. Okay, so that actually is going to
God.
hurt. He's
I
not
am-
particularly. That does some shock damage to him. That does 2 shock damage to him,
Mhm.
and he is now restrained. And it is still the hero's turn. So who would like to go next?
Come on, Nighty Night.
Remember, if you knock him out with shock, like that's what I'm. When you say you're knocking him out, that's what I'm thinking is you're
Yes.
gonna reduce his shock.
Yeah.
You're gonna get his shock, which is 10, and that will put him down. So you're gonna
So
have to keep
Salvo
bashing him.
Salvo is not one who's used to being scared.
Mm.
So for once in his life, he's going to act a little irrationally. But he's going to pull his gun out of his pack, which he normally never does. And he's going to point at the old guy and be like, "Who's upstairs? Tell us now. This is your last chance." As he's kind of like gone off the deep end just a little bit.
Whoa.
Yeah, this
As
is,
he's looking out the window with this pirate ship coming and the whole
I like it.
situation.
You get a possibility point from.
Yeah, I've
It's
never
crazy,
seen
man.
Salvo hold a gun.
Yeah,
Cypress is like,
so,
holy moly.
Is this an intimidate that we're going?
Yeah,
for
I'm gonna
right now?
I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
Okay. Okay, you rolled a 1.
Oh
And
no.
you're using a gun to intimidate him, so I feel like that warrants.
Well, no, it's more of just me like holding a gun.
Oh, you shoot him?
Oh,
Ah!
shaking.
No, I don't know.
Oh no.
I like the idea of a botch.
People.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna say that this is also from 0 to 1 after another by my choice. You are also gonna disconnect, and the gun turns into it's still a gun, but it's like
blunderbuss.
exactly, it's like a blunderbuss, and
Elephant
you're.
rifle.
I don't really think you have anything else on you that's like outside of this axiom. Maybe
Not a lot.
no. So, but all that stuff is gone until you reconnect using a reality test.
Your American flag turns into an older star pattern.
Mm.
Oh wait.
Lord.
Yep. My
Although he
sunglasses.
does say nothing you could do to me would be worse than what it would do.
My sunglasses turn into a helmet.
Who would like to
Oh,
go
no.
next? Artie or Cypress?
I mean, I'll go upstairs. I want to see what's in this room. That's what I really wanted to do.
Okay.
So,
Okay, you go.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
want to,
I
I
peek
can
in.
continue with this guy.
If you peek in, okay.
uh-oh.
You see barrels, boxes, crates. It's like supplies seems to be stored up here. It's kind of like a musty attic kind of thing. Or no, it's not the attic. Sorry. You actually see a ladder also that leads up to a trap door.
Okay. Nothing else in this room?
You can't see anything,
Mm.
but give me a perception test.
Okay. Which would is that actually a skill?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta look for it. I don't have it listed.
No.
No,
No?
there is no skill for perception that I can
Hmm.
see on my sheet.
That's weird that they asked for a perception test.
Do they want
Uh,
what else would work?
Find. You can use find.
Okay, I'm gonna
I guess, yeah.
do that. I have a submit. 9. I find nothing.
You'll see Spieler. No, you don't see or feel anything else. You're not sure what else there is.
So it looks like perception tests are done with your mind stat.
Okay.
That's
Oh, okay.
fine. Then it's okay.
Cool. Yes.
Well, if I don't notice anything, then I will go up into the attic or the ladder. Cypress is trying to figure out what's up here. Is that enough? Do I have enough time in this movement?
I think going up the stairs and opening the door and stepping in
Okay.
is your entire move. Although if it's a double action, then
What do I need to
that's-
do for a double action?
oh no,
here?
then you could just use your action as use another move. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, I would do another move to get up to the attic.
Okie dokie.
It's
You
gonna turn my mind inside out.
no.
Giggling is throwing me off.
I'm thinking of how to present.
I peek my
this.
head in.
Okay. Okay. The attic is pitch dark. And the
Okay.
second you pop that trap door, you're hit with a stench.
Oh,
You get rot, you get mildew, you get this like irony, dried blood smell. And if you shine a light up, you see like on the ceiling, there is this ooze completely surrounding it, like amorphous. It's like bubbling. Tentacles are like flopping up and down as you enter, and you pop open that trapdoor, and then one of its tentacles reaches down and holds the trapdoor open,
thank
and the
you.
other tentacle reaches down and starts moving towards you.
Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. That's all I can do, right? I saw that.
Yep.
Move.
Yep.
All right.
Grant.
Well, I'm going to take the good doctor's shoes. That'll slow him. No, I was trying to think. I was like, I don't know what Artie will do in this situation. I have cards that would be of use, but that's about it. But I can't play them at the moment, can I?
No, this is
Right.
This is tap and scene.
However, that wouldn't help us at all. No. Yeah. So, I guess at this point, I would start going lower in the tower to see, because we kind of skipped some rooms and stuff, to see if there's anything else that we need to be worried about coming up the stairs to check on the doctor or anything like that. I'm essentially checking our flank.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
All right, that I'll do. Darn, an 8.
An 8.
I'm still very stymied, right?
Yes, you are so very stymied.
That's why.
Yeah. You don't notice anything, or hear anything coming up the stairs or whatever.
Yeah.
You do see out the windows that the ship is getting closer, and you definitely see forms that you can see through on top of the ship.
We fired the land cannons at it.
Unfortunately, the land cannons have been out of commission for a while now.
Darn, no powder. I'm gonna call up there and be like, the ship, it's arriving. Things are about to get a whole lot spookier here in Orrosh.
Yeah. So he's going to try and break your grapple. So can you give me an unarmed combat test? This is probably strength, actually, but that I don't know. We're gonna go with unarmed combat. It's just a roll versus.
All right.
He fails horribly. You continue to restrain him.
His
Meanwhile,
difficulty to
upstairs-
everything would also be +4 to all other tasks, because he is flat-footed.
Oh, that's flat-footed. Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely fails. Meanwhile, upstairs, in the attic. Well, okay. Starting next turn, this just became a dramatic scene because of this monster, and it's going to try and grab you, Cypress, with an unarmed combat attack. Roll against.
What do I use to
Roll
what do I-
unarmed combat.
Where is it? I never do this on the
It's on the
character
top
sheet.
left.
Top left. Unarmed combat. There it is. Okay.
Oh no! Wait, this would just. Oh, man. What page were the grapple rules on, guys? I couldn't find them when I was searching for them. Grant.
So, grappling.
Grappling. That's why, because I was searching grapple.
Yes. It's an unarmed combat test.
Okay, so I'm sorry. It would just have been an attack against you. What is your unarmed combat?
My
Defense.
Yeah.
the defense is 6.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So he grabs you, and
I get grabbed.
You get grabbed, and you take 12 damage.
Okay.
Your toughness absorbs how much?
My because of armor. I hardly ever have to do this. My toughness is 6.
Your toughness is 6. Your total
Yes.
toughness is 6.
Yes.
Okay, so you take 1 wound, 2 shock.
Ah.
Yeah, and it begins like pulling you up towards it.
Okay. Got it.
And you're restrained.
Okay. I go. You want me to do something?
That's it. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's the end of this drama card. So
Okay.
let us
It's like, do I get to respond? If not,
go
then-
again. You can attempt to break the grapple on your turn, or you
Okay.
can attack it, but you'll be flat-footed, so you will have a -4, as Grant
Okay.
told us. Okie doke. Not like this, heroes.
That's
you're
not.
fatigued, which means you all take 2 shock,
I can't-
Great.
but you get to go first. Are you saying or yelling anything while all this is happening,
Yes!
Cypress? What are you
Oh
saying?
my- Holy heck! I'm being grabbed by a sea monster.
I'm headed up to deal with the
Holy
sea
crap.
monster.
Cypress almost cussed. It must be serious.
Yes.
And Salvo will try to shake off his dread and run upstairs.
Bless you.
Also, as it is pulling you up, it says, "Come closer."
I don't have a choice.
And just because I know chat's probably freaking out, grappling's reversed. All things attacking the grappled person get a +4. It's not that you're at a -4. So chat, I looked it up.
Oh, sorry.
I reviewed it.
I had to look up 5-footed too.
I got it backwards.
You're very vulnerable. Ooh,
And then very vulnerable.
that's bad.
Yeah.
+4 to test against you.
That's why I started doing that with to combo with Beck. So I'd go up and grapple
Gotcha.
someone, and then she could knock the crap out of them.
So, so everyone takes 2 shock, but you all get to go first. So let's resolve this turn, and then I think we might stop for the session. So who would like to go next?
Yeah, Salvo's running upstairs. I don't know if I can get there in time to do anything this round other than stare in horror, but
Spend 2 possibility points, and I'll let you get up there.
okay. I will spend 2 possibility points.
Okay, you fly up that ladder, and you are greeted with indeed horror as Cypress is being pulled up by a large squirmy tentacle to this thing.
We'll try to wrench one of the tentacles free.
Okay.
So this is unarmed combat, still
Yep.
at -4.
Yep.
Let's see. 16.
Oh, 16 is, I'm pretty sure, enough. Where did my stuff go? Yeah, 16 is definitely, that's a hit.
Okay, well, I mean, whether it's me just like ripping it or breaking it or what, I'm just like trying to knock one of the tentacles away. So my unarmed damage is 13.
So I'll let you break Cypress free in exchange for not doing damage.
Perfect. Well, then yeah, I'll just.
Okay. So
Rip
Cypress, you're
tentacles
free.
away.
You flop to the bottom landing of the attic, and it's no longer holding you. Who would like to go next?
Get your damn tentacles off
I
of her.
would.
Okay.
I can play a card now, right?
Yeah,
been
you should
doing
have
it.
tapped 1 card last
Yeah,
turn.
that's the one I'm gonna play. So I'm gonna play Inspire. Yes, this is our big action before Artie disappears from existence at the end of the episode. So Artie goes, "Listen, I was what I don't. Gosh, for once I'm caught without a speech. I was gonna give the one from Disney's Miracle and be like, "This is our time," but we might fight these sea monsters 10 times and it would beat us 9, but not today. This is our time. So all Storm Knights get a choice of 1 possibility, or a draw from the Destiny deck, or to recover 3 shock.
Ooh.
Oh, cover
That's a fun
shock.
one.
I'm going to recover shock.
And I'm going to take a possibility. I want to missile drop kick the sea monster. I let it like a guy will flash kick, like do that weird shifty walk into
Oh,
it.
sure. Do you have more possibility points?
No, I only have the 1.
Oh. Well, I'm going to say you won't be able to get there. Or you can, if you have a ranged weapon, like fire up at it. But I'm pretty sure you don't, because all your stuff is old-timey stuff.
I can fire the death ray through the ceiling. What would that
Death
do?
ray,
No,
you've
the
been-
one that's
Oh!
shooting out the window. Just
Well,
It's
it
not
caused that. I mean, it caused that seawater to boil and bubble. You're not really.
Well,
sure.
I was gonna say, here's the thing. So there is the concept of going all out, where you
Oh
have
yeah,
to try
so
to
you can play all your
a last
cards.
ditch effort. So Desperate Adventure can declare a last ditch effort. This is a truly risky though. All of the remaining actions must be completed in 1 round, even if they don't appear on the card. And
Oh, you can multi-action.
that's-
too. That's what.
Yeah, that's essentially. So I want to use my move and then
Okay.
dash and then torpedo.
Okay.
Even if I get eaten.
So, what are we doing here?
That's what I'm trying to do. So it's going to be my move up, then a running action, and then a combat action. I'm
Okay.
not even good at any of these. I have like a 7. But I don't have any other
So,
choice.
You're at a -2 from this multi-action.
Yeah, so I'll add that. Plus, I'm very stymied. This is how drunk uncles fight.
Well, it's not great on the defense for the unarmed, so there's a very good chance you can't hit it. But then I don't know if you will do much damage to it.
I didn't do
You
great.
don't.
So, I'm
So you rolled
going
a
to
negative
spend my
5.
possibility, though.
Okay. It's unarmed is 10.
I am still at a 6.
Ah, sorry, Artie.
I tried.
Hmm.
It was a hell of a
Okay.
ride.
And Beck Matsumoto, what would you like to do on your turn?
I hear my friend yelling, "Sea monster! What the hell do you have up there?"
Oh my god, I'm killing myself.
Oh no!
Sushi's back on the menu, boys.
He says like he was talking before. That's my master. He's the one who taught me everything I know. He's the one who showed me how to make the machine.
What about the ghost ship? And she's like,
I don't know. It came out of the ocean. There's lots of crazy things in Arash.
all right, so
Arash.
Beck's tired of this. He can't help us with this ghost ship. She's going to just headbutt him from the bed, just trying to be somewhat careful. Now she's just going to knock him out.
Okay, there's an attack.
And then, am I able, if I were to do multi-action, run up there and try and attack this?
So you can do as many things as you want with multi-action. It's just
Yeah.
the more you do.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try and
So first
unarmed.
thing, you're gonna bonk him, right?
I'm gonna bonk him, take out my unleash the chainsaw, and go upstairs and maybe try and fight whatever it is because we got to deal with this
So-
ghost ship.
Hold on, let me do. Okay, so hit him first. He's very
Okay.
vulnerable right now.
All right,
No, not you.
all right.
13. Okay, yeah, that hits him, and it's a outstanding success because he's so vulnerable. So you can roll 3 bonus dice,
Okay.
3d6, or 2d6. I'm sorry, 2 bonus dice, 2d6. 5,
I don't know why I did roll the other one. Okay, there you go.
3, 8. What is your base damage?
7, so 15. So that's total 15.
He's got very low toughness. 15. So actually, that's enough. Yeah, that is enough to knock him out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just headbutt him from behind. Just drop him. Like it's not even trying to be careful. And
Hit
then
him right
just...
on his chin, and just button goes off, and he is unconscious. And then you use your move action to run up the stairs, and then make a dex check to run again up the ladder with a -4.
-4. Yep.
Or no, this is a -2.
Okay, so that's 13.
Okay, 13. Okay, that's enough that you can make it up the ladder. Now, if you want to attack it, make a -4.
I think she's like, oh shoot, and it's like, we got to get rid of this thing so we can deal with the ghosts.
Yeah.
I've seen Lord of the Rings convert the ghosts into your allies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
make it
Yeah, that's gonna work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Deus Ex Machina, the day away.
All right, and this is negative. Is this -4?
This is -4 now. Yes.
14. You know what? I'm gonna
No,
possibly.
you don't have to. 14 hits. Oh, you can possibility do more damage if you want, but 14 hits. So.
I want. Yeah, I do. I get a good.
And this is the vroom, vroom,
Yeah. Yep. This is
out.
my. Yep.
Yeah, tentacle. You can hit it with that. Yeah.
Oh wait. Shoot. That was wrong. I almost gave us a bonus of 15 instead of last roll. Ooh,
Bam,
25.
All right, that's an outstanding success. Give yourself 2 bonus dice.
All
it's,
right.
14 damage base, right?
Yep. All right, it's favorite weapon, so
8. Okay. You do 1 wound,
Great.
2 shock to this thing.
All right.
And that is where we are going to end today's session. Orrosh is scary, folks. I know it's a big genre shift, but that's the beauty of Torg. Our fun, silly game where we had an arcade contest last time just became a very creepy horror game, I hope. Let's go around, everybody. Tell me what you are doing and where we can find you online, starting with me. My name is Rudy Basso. You can find me online at Rudy Basso. I might have run a one-shot for Twilight 2000 last week. Also, I might not have done it, and we'll be running it this week. Follow me on Twitter to see me play that game where World War III is currently happening. The PCs have to not die in the middle of it. Amber, where can people find you online? What are you working on?
Hey, hi. Yes, you can find me online on Twitter at Rocket Orca. And I don't know if I'm working on anything right now. I mean, other than personal projects, I'm designing more enamel pins, specifically Magic the Gathering ones. So, yeah, Magic the Gathering plus Magical Girl anime is kind of the thing I'm doing
the
right
ultimate
now.
team up, as they say.
Yes. So yeah, you can find all that on my Twitter. And then if you want to see my other work, rocketorca.com for my graphic design stuff, and then geekspective.com for all of my other shows and podcasts that I am on and run.
Nice. Grant, let's go next to Shauna, actually. Where can people find you online? What are you up to?
Hey, I'm Shauna, Flying Cirrus on Twitter, Instagram, where I have all my art and the games I play, including on Wednesdays, it's Hex Crawl on Follow Black Cats. It's a spy-based 5e game. And on Saturdays on Level Up Dice, it's Birth of New Gods, where we're a bunch of fledgling godlings. And we probably are fighting things away we are not prepared for. We're just a bunch of kids.
Special guest producer Grant Ellis, thank you so much for joining us today. It was always a lot of fun. You bring in something new to the table, new character, 3 guest spots, 3 characters. How about that? Where can people find you online? What are you up to?
Hey everybody, you can find me online on Twitter at WisePapaGrant, as well as here on WebDM's Twitch channel, Tuesdays and Thursdays, where I host WebDM Plays. The Dark Eye is on Tuesdays, and Torg, which you're watching, is on Thursdays. Also, at this point, you might be able to pre-order my campaign setting for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons Grimworld. The PDF should be dropping Christmas Day, I believe. Depending if we all hit our deadlines. I hit mine. Yeah, and the best way to support me is to support these players and everything they're doing, as well as the WebDM Plays Patreon at patreon.com/WebDMPlays.
Nice. Yeah, go there. Then you can get into Discord with me and ask, why did you let him do 2 possibility points? There's clearly multi-action as a major thing in this game. Because I'm dumb. Okay. And last but certainly not least, Pruitt, where can people find you online? What are you up to? Have you moved?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I have moved at this point, but also I'd like to remind you, there's no negative self-talk here, Rudy. You are not dumb. You were just had a lapse in judgment.
I'm pretty dumb, but okay.
But no, I'm Pruitt, one half of WebDM. You check out our videos on YouTube. Also check out Patreon for other podcasts, and go on and check out that WebDM Plays Patreon. Support all these players on these games. It's a lot of fun, but it does take some effort. So you should reward that. But yeah, I look forward to next week, and hopefully Salvo can shake off this this thing that he's never experienced. With this, hang on, let me get my dictionary out. It's fear.
Fear. P-H-E-A-R.
Yeah. So we'll have to see about that.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We will be back next week with another episode of WebDM Plays Torg Eternity. Bye.